To avoid going to the battlefield, this veteran suddenly grabbed the scorching hot machine gun barrel. Two cowardly recruits shot each other in the palms with their rifles. An experienced veteran sharpened a bullet, loaded it into his rifle, and aimed the barrel at his own palm. Another recruit stuck his hand holding a cigarette out of the trench. When the enemy sniper spotted the glow, a bullet went straight through the recruit's palm, but his comrades congratulated him. The government had a rule that if a soldier was wounded in combat, he could be discharged and sent home. So many soldiers tried every trick in the book to get out. However, the next day when their wounds were being examined, the experienced medical staff saw right through their scheme. They were sent to a military tribunal. In the end, all 5 were treated as deserters and forcibly driven into no man's land between the two armies. The first soldier was incredibly brave, singing the national anthem on the battlefield, but he was quickly cut down by enemy fire. The second soldier had urinated in his commanding officer's helmet and was sent to the front as a deserter. Desperate to survive, he pulled off his white underwear and waved it at the Germans to surrender, claiming he was actually German. The Germans held their fire, but a French veteran behind him couldn't stand it and sent him to meet his maker with a single shot. The third soldier was a carpenter with a wife who loved him. He'd planned to complete his service, but accidentally shot himself while trying to kill a rat. Convicted of self-mutilation, he wanted to redeem himself. He hurled a grenade with all his strength, damaging an enemy plane's tail, but he too fell on the battlefield under machine gun fire. The fourth was a veteran who managed to hide in a cellar when he was sent to the front lines and survived. The fifth was a young recruit named Manek, who had a fiancée who deeply loved him. Shortly after being driven from the trench, he was spotted by a German fighter plane. Manek was shot in the abdomen. Luckily, he was found by the veteran hiding in the cellar, who saved him and got him to a field hospital. But soon, another disaster struck the field hospital. German artillery hit the hospital, and a shell got lodged in the roof. A careless nurse accidentally triggered the switch for a hydrogen blimp on the roof. The blimp slowly rose toward the shell. Everyone desperately tried to escape, but because the door opened inward, they were all trapped. In that critical moment, the veteran quickly ran into the storage room and hid under a pile of rubber tarps. Just then, the hydrogen blimp touched the shell, triggering the firing pin inside. The next second, a massive explosion instantly destroyed the entire hospital. Manek was severely injured and lost all his memories, while the veteran miraculously survived. Manek's fiancée Matilda eventually found the veteran who had saved him, and she was fortunate enough to find Manek, who had lost all memory because of the war. In that moment, they were happy, but the devastating cost of war could never be erased. Follow me for more exciting movie clips.